Today I'm going to be making a ham, broccoli, and cheese casserole that's very keto friendly. If you keep hearing some pitter patter, it's because we found a puppy walking around in the neighborhood and she has a collar but no phone number. So we posted up on our neighborhood app and put a sign up front, so hopefully someone will come and claim her soon. But for now, she's hanging out in our house with our dog Walter. That's Walter whining because he thinks he's gonna get food. So let's see if you can see these guys. Hi guys, come and say hi. Come and say hi. This is a girl we found. She's very sweet and very skinny, and she's definitely a puppy. She still has that puppy breath. And that's our Walter. He loves having a friend in the house. Yeah, you just want to eat food, don't you? Anyway, so for this ham, broccoli, and cheese casserole, we're gonna need ham. And in Sweden, if you're watching in Sweden, this is what we call Casserole. Usually this boneless ham steak is good. This one is 12 ounces and 340 grams. You can use more or less. I happen to have 2 because it's buy one get one free, so I might use 1.5. See how much it looks like in the pan. You're going to need some broccoli. I got 3 heads of broccoli here. We're going to be cutting these up in small pieces and cook them in some salted water for about 3-4 minutes just to soften them a little bit. And for the sauce, we're going to need a small yellow onion that we're going to fry up with some butter. After that, we're going to add some heavy whipping cream. We're going to be using about 1.5 cup of cream, which is 4 deciliters. We're going to need about a cup of shredded cheese, which is about 2 deciliters. And for the sauce, I like sometimes to add a little bit of garlic. I don't have any fresh garlic right now, but I do have this great chopped garlic in olive oil, so I might add some of that. I like to add a little bit of heat to this sauce. You don't have to, you can just leave it plain with salt and pepper, but you could either use chili paste or harissa paste. I think I'm going to use harissa. If you have never tried harissa, it's a little bit milder, at least this particular one is, than the sambal oelek or chili paste. It's hot chili peppers with herbs and spices, and you don't have to use a lot, just a little bit to give the sauce a little bit of something in the background. You want to add a generous amount of salt to boiling water. It will flavor your broccoli, and after it starts boiling, you just put your bite-sized broccoli in. Alexa, set a broccoli timer for 3 minutes.
Broccoli timer, 3 minutes, starting now.
Alright, so now we're going to wait until that's done, and while we're waiting for this to cook up, we're going to chop up our onion and ham. Since it does have a lot of carbs in onion, and we're just going to have a nice medium chop on that. Okay, now we're going to start our pan with some butter, and we're going to fry up some onions first. Alright, to our butter, we're going to add in our onions. And we want to cook the onion down until it's nice and translucent. So I'm cooking the onion in just over a tablespoon, almost 2 tablespoons of butter. And to this pan, we want to add a little bit of garlic. You don't have to use garlic if you don't like garlic. I just think it adds a nice taste to it. And since I didn't have any fresh garlic, I used the one that was already minced in olive oil. I incorporate a little bit, and like I said earlier, I wanted to use the harissa, the chili pepper, hot chili pepper paste. This is actually not that hot as it sounds. I'm going to use about a heaping teaspoon for this dish. And the next step is to add your cream. Just let this simmer a little bit. Alright, so our next step is to add our ham. The ham has a natural amount of salt in it, so you want to make sure you taste it. Alright guys, calm it down. I'm running around like crazy. What are you guys doing? Are you guys playing? I sure hope that that puppy's owners will see our signs and come and claim her tonight. Looks like a very well cared for puppy, so I'm sure someone is missing her. She probably dug herself out under a fence or something. Alright, we want to taste a little bit to kind of see what the sauce needs. Definitely salt. Again, this harissa was not actually spicy in my opinion at all. It just adds a little bit of nice flavor to the sauce. You could also, if you prefer, use some sun-dried tomatoes. Sun-dried tomatoes and oil, for instance. Sun-dried tomatoes and oil adds a really nice flavor to this if you prefer to use that instead. And since I'm always struggling to get iodine in my diet, I'm going to use my special seaweed shakers. This is dry seaweed and also and kelp and things like that, and these don't really have much taste to it, but they do add iodine to your diet. I'll put a link down below where you can find these. Alright, let's do another taste test. It's good. A little bit more salt. I'm going to use the herb amare. This is natural sea salt infused with organic herbs and vegetables. Pretty common in Europe. I'm going to link that below too in case you're interested. It has a nice flavor to it. Alright, our next step is the cheese. Dump it all in there and see if you can get it to melt down a little bit. So to assemble our casserole, we have a casserole pan that I have buttered with just regular butter. We have the broccoli that we have let it drained. And the amount of broccoli you use for this is really, up to you. You can use less, you can use more, you can use cauliflower, you can use a mix, whatever fits your taste. And then we're going to add our sauce over this. Very cheesy now. Alright, so now we have our casserole ready to go in the oven. We're going to put it in our preheated oven at 450 degrees or 225 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes. Alright, our casserole goes in. Alexa, set a casserole timer for 15 minutes.
Casserole timer, 15 minutes, starting now.
I think Alexa said casserole timer. Yeah, she said casserole. That's not something that sounds very yummy. No, it's not. Come on, come on. This girl is very sweet. I hope you're gonna find your mommy and daddy. Yeah, we hope you're gonna find your mommy and daddy. You guys gonna go kisses again? Yeah, you're gonna go kisses again? Yeah. You good guys, right? Yeah. Alright.
Alright, I just took our casserole out of the oven. It looks really good actually. And I hope you're gonna like it too.